All right, everybody, welcome to the Lavatory Podcast, episode 2 in the setup. And I'm joined by my guest.
Intuition.
And I have a little live crew here. What's up, Jordan?
It's okay for him to be in the frame.
He'll be all right.
Hey,
He'll be all right.
It's organic, bro. We got.
He'll be all right. That's part of the vibe of the Lavatory, man.
Do you want me to restart it?
No, it's all good. We already started. Anyways, and thank you so much for joining. We got connected with Xavier here in the frame over here in the side.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, bro.
Of course. Now, tell me, how do you know Xavier over here?
So, I've been living out here in Menifee for a while, looking for a beauty supply store. Grew my locks out, and I was not putting the proper products in my hair for our kind of people's hair. So I'm like, damn. So I hopped on the maps, got lost, and got hungry on the way. Found the Blaze Pizza, and also found that beauty supply store in the city. So I'm like, let me.
Okay, you really doxing my location here.
Yo.
You really
Man.
making sure that you get a triangle on my piece.
Yeah. They did just ping us. I did just fucking. So, hey, so I found the beauty supply store, and I walked up in there, and as soon as I walked up in there, you walked up to me first, and then you came out the fucking back like, yo, what you looking for in here, bro? Anything you got, like anything you need, I got you. We gonna take care of you. And ever since then, like, of course, they had the products I need, they had the vibes I wanted, and they really made
Oh,
me
and then
feel
just
at
keep the
home.
mic up a little bit higher. There we
And
go.
they really made me feel like at home. So like, I kept going back, and I keep going back there. These are my guys right here for sure.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, I've been told that you are a Twitch streamer, clearly fashionable. Let's start with the Twitch world, because everything was going on with like KaiSnet and the whole like Streamers University. You know, I just want to know about like your Twitch journey and like what you do on there and where you're at in your journey with that.
So my Twitch journey really is just originated from my passion and love for video games. I've been playing video games since I was 6 years old, over 20 years. I love video games, and I really love that you can. It's another way to like really express yourself. Video games is a form of art. You can, same way you read a book or watch a movie and get lost in that world and plot, you could do the same thing in a video game. You could be invincible. You could pick up a car. You could fly. You could be an alien. You could do anything you want to do. And dude, that's just been my life. And once streaming became like a thing, I was already like on it before then, like in like 2014. But I didn't stream. It wasn't my means. I never thought I would be a streamer. And one day I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna do it. And this was Red Room Kai Cenat, like platinum plaque YouTube Kai Cenat. And I'm like, bro, if he could do it, like, low key, I love you, Kai, bro. You're my guy. I feel like I'm a better gamer than him. I've been playing games for 20 years.
Well, being a better gamer than KaiSnet, that's not really a flex.
Like,
That's like me saying I'm a better hooper than Jordan.
yo, hey, yo.
He can't say nothing because he don't have a mic, but he's
Bro.
fuming right now.
Listen, like, I'm not, like, I love you, Kai Cenat. Like, I love everything he's done and even created and even putting streaming on a platform like this and, like, blowing this up. But, like, I feel like just me and who the type of gamer I am, I know the culture, I know my shit. So, like, I love Kai, but I'm me, and that's what separates us. I don't want to be like him. I can never be like him. And I'm Intuition. I'm the first and only Intuition. So, like, and I really do this shit.
Yeah. So 2 questions real quick, because I want to touch on KaiSnet for a little bit. Do you have like an opinion on like where streaming is now with like RRL and like gaming? Because Twitch was like originally for gamers, and now it's making like this big wave towards like IRL. And I've seen some controversy with like Johnny Tsunami, like out in like South Korea and like Japan, all that kind of stuff. Like, what is your opinion as like a gamer on Twitch about like IRL like Twitch streamers and just kind of how that trend has been evolving?
I'm not opposed to it. Like, things change. Nothing can be the same forever. And especially in this digital media, social media age, it's never going to be the same thing forever. So, as a gamer, like you mentioned, I would like for it to be mainly gamers, because there's so many small creators that I know and have made and built my community personally off of that are just gamers. We're not at the store. We're not doing stuff like that. I like it. It's cool to watch, but I feel like keep that for YouTube. Keep that for a vlog. It's cool if you want to watch that live, but we gamers, bro. I want to play the game, bro. I don't want to watch you and your baby mama's around, bro.
Yeah. And then, you know, you said your Intuition, one and only. Where did that name come from and the inspiration behind that?
So I came up with that name Intuition. It came up, it's really like a multifaceted kind of thing. Like, it's a derivative of like a personal and spiritual journey. at that time I was like really finding myself. I was a younger man. I was like 21 and going through some just crazy things, crazy moments in my life. And I came up with that mainly because I always second guessed myself in everything. Like no matter what decision I wanted to do, even if I knew I wanted to do it, I would ask somebody else if that's cool, if I should do it, what they thought. And I stopped that, and that I just stopped. And I was like, I'm just gonna follow my intuition. That's just all it was. And then I went to go change my fucking online name on PS5 because they just came out with it. And I was like, damn, what should I name myself? And I was like, oh, I'm second guessing myself. I'm gonna just follow my intuition. So I spelled the word out, dropped the letter I, left it at the letter N. My first name starts with the N. Intuition.
Oh, okay. And right now, like, what are some of the games you're playing right now, and like building your community? Like, where's your community at now, and what is everybody watching?
So right now, I've been playing a lot of stuff. Like,
Gosh, this guy.
Hey, yo. Uh-oh. We'll be right back. We got some technical difficulties.
What games are you playing right now, and like, what is your community tapped into right now?
So I'm a variety streamer. I'm playing everything I like to play, everything that's like mainly popular. Just finished Doom: The Dark Ages, the more recent entry in the trilogy. That was crazy. Before that, I did Assassin's Creed Shadows, and then just like little games in like my backlog, like, and even like I have episodes of my stream specifically for that. The Spiderweb community it's called the Backlog Boogie. Those are like my most unhinged streams. Like everybody's in there really, really locked in and cozy with me because I'm locked in. It's to the point I got the camera on while I sleep, wake up, hop right back on it. My longest stream was like 31 hours, and that was a Backlog Boogie.
Damn, 31 hours. Yeah. That's crazy. I don't know if I could ever do that, but that is like, good on you.
It sounds crazy, but like I took breaks. Like, like I got up, I went to the bathroom, like I stopped, I ate. I wasn't gaming for 31 consecutive hours. Like it was points where I would stop playing the game, like, damn, this game's boring, or I'm getting my ass handed to me. I'm gonna stop and talk to my chat. I'm gonna order some DoorDash. I'm gonna smoke. Like, like it's my stream. Intuition, that's who I am. That's not an online name. That's not a persona. That's not a mask. That's something that I wear. Those are things that I carry myself by. I feel like everybody should follow their intuition. And I tell everybody to follow their intuition because only you know what's right for you and what's going to serve you in your reality. And typically, like a lot of times, like, you got your head on your shoulders, you got some common sense. Your first mind is usually going to guide you in the right direction, where you should be. And that's also how I like came up with that for myself. It was core values that I wanted to develop in myself as a man, and I'm just choosing to express it with video games.
Yeah, I actually talked to Zay about that last time we were here on the Lavatory about like identity, and do you feel like it's easy to find like that balance between like who you are as an artist and who you are as a real person? And he kind of said the same thing along your lines. Do you feel like it's easier like when you're streaming that it's actually more like a requirement to be like authentic because you're live constantly? It's kind of a hard thing to fake, do you feel like it is easier to like stream and be authentic, or do you feel like some people that are streamers are still putting on an act?
Both. Myself, I am an authentic streamer, and I burp, I fart, I curse on my stream. Spiderweb community know that. And there are like what I think are fake streamers. I'm not gonna say nobody's names, but people who just do stuff for clicks. Like literally there's a thing on TikTok called clip farming. People literally go out the way to do crazy stuff and say crazy things, controversial things, just to have clips. And I don't like that. Be yourself. And like, even I tell people, like, there's been so many of my friends and just people that I know, just like, hey, like, should I start streaming? I'm like, yeah, you don't have to play the game. If you have a niche topic, and this is just to touch back on like how you asked me about IRL, you don't have to do just IRL. There's people in my community who knit. There's people who color, who play like digital chess. There's so many things you can do besides just IRL. Hey, I'm buying a Lamborghini Urus or whatever the case is, what toxic like thing is going on in my life. I feel like it should just be a truly creative platform for you to just express your niche topic. It's primarily gaming, but I feel like it should be open.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of those things like touch on like the heart behind the lavatory as well, and why I've created like this platform and why you're here in my bathtub. Is just that
It's a
like,
nice tub. This is a nice tub.
thank you. It's just like when I created this, my whole idea was that there's no better place for somebody to be authentic than in the bathroom. Like when you wake up and you look in the mirror, like your bathroom sees who you are, before you even get like dressed up and all that kind of stuff. Your bathroom or like your toilet knows like what comes out of you, and everybody at some point finds themselves in a bathroom and they have to be like that bare bones like human version of themselves. Because I feel like, especially like in a lot of like today's time, like you said about like click farming and just like what people are wanting to like watch and kind of like idolize, there's just like a over idolization about certain people and activities and certain lifestyles. And I feel like people need to realize that everybody shits, everybody is just a regular person just trying to do the best that they can, and nobody really knows what the fuck they're doing in life. Because I don't feel like chasing money is everything. Just because you're good at getting money doesn't mean like you're good at raising a family, and most of the time those two are like on polar opposites of the spectrum. So like the lavatory is like this subconscious like reaffirming of like we're just people. So that's kind of like where I'm at with this, is just having authentic conversations, vibing. And you've seen it like off camera too, like everything's just a vibe. Like we're playing unreleased music coming up from Xavier Abraham. I'm dumb as shit right now. He's over here happily shooting BTS. New music coming from Xavier Abraham. I'm so bad with names.
Yo, I'm bad with names too. I
so
remember
bad.
faces. I can remember your face, but like I'll completely blank on your name. I'm like, damn, bro, because I actually like know you. It's like, fuck, I should be able to address you by your name.
Yeah, it's funny because like I'm married and my wife always asks me like these incredibly like specific details about stuff. Like, oh, like what did you talk about with so and so? It's like, I don't know, I just talked about this. Oh, and then what about this part of that story? I never asked that part. That part never really occurred to me. I just feel like guys have such a more simplistic when it comes to conversations.
We're very simple creatures. We're very, very simple creatures, and we're very overlooked. Everybody in this room is a man. To all the men watching this, happy Men's Mental Health Month.
This month, June.
You matter, we matter, I matter, we all matter. But shout out to the fucking men, bro. Like, I don't know all the numbers, statistics, and all that shit off the top of my head, but it's more S word. It's us. It's us.
So, for sure. Suffering in silence.
Suffering. So shout out to the boys. Shout out to the men. Like, keep handling your business. Keep getting your money. Keep handling your responsibilities. Stay pure. Stay positive, bro. For real. Because it's different out here for us, bro. Truly Elden Ring difficulty type shit.
Yeah. So touching on that, I mean, since you brought it up, have you ever struggled with like mental health, and like where are you at now, and then what have you found to be of benefit to you?
Yes, I have struggled with my mental health heavily, very, very, very heavily. In multiple different ways, like relationships, dynamics, platonically, family, romantically, friendships, all types of relationships. And my mental health journey has definitely been a lot. And through the experiences I've had, I've gained, I feel as though, a certain level of XP to like know what's going on and know how to like regulate myself. Like before, I used to just react versus respond to situations emotionally, lashing out because I felt so jaded because of XYZ in my childhood. I felt jaded because of whatever's going on, and this person isn't thinking about the principle like that. Whatever. But once I like got a little bit older and burnt some bridges and hurt some people and hurt myself, I realized that like fuck, like it really is me sometimes. So what I started to do, and this is when like a lot of my spiritual journey like came into play. Like once I truly took accountability for, okay, I have problems, or not problems, nothing's wrong with me, but like I have difficulty with some things and expressing some things, and how I handle those things is the issue, not necessarily how I am feeling about it. So once how I got over that was being extremely positive. And I was a dark dude, bro. Like even still to this day, like I have my moments. I'm a person, I'm a man. It happens. I'm not perfect. Like I have my dark thoughts and I'm like, fuck, bro, like this ain't what we on. And I developed like uh it helped me. I was able to develop a consistent routine of positivity by simply just remaining grateful for the things that I have and the things that I overcame to make the things that I have now tangible. Moving across the country from New Jersey at 23 years old with not really a solid plan, and living with my sister, and then moving out here, doing all of this shit that I'm doing now. Like, so I had to overcome some things, and even I've done some things I'm embarrassed of that there's nothing I can take back. But like in the words of Pharrell, like take note, don't take it personal, take note and take care of it. So it's just like, and I feel like that's like a strong core value as who I am, the man I am today in the tub. Um, like remaining grateful, then that gratitude was able to transform into positivity. Then that positivity was able to help me like transmute and handle the negative things once I was like, okay, like I can do this. Like I can actually like set boundaries for myself so I'm not so reactive and handling things well. And once I was able to do that, everything was up. Then I'm like, okay, cool. I could like Scooby Doo and Dragon Ball Z and shit like that because I'm a man. I handle my responsibilities. I pay my bills. I'm not borrowing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I take care of me. Like I sustain me. So you damn right I'm gonna buy this Dragon Ball Z statue, bro. And that's just me, man. I handle my business. I like what I like.
Yeah, I think
I'm sorry if that like
no. That's a beautiful answer because I think to summarize it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the only way out is through.
for sure.
And it's not something that you can just, like you said, dwell on and just go over like all the different angles of the feelings and what they were thinking and how you're thinking, all this kind of stuff. But just what can you get done? What little steps can you take to move forward? And then you take enough of those over time, and now you're in a much better spot and a much brighter area. And that's kind of what I've noticed too. Is like, you know what? Like I can't let the big overarching problems weigh me down, but it's like, what can I do today to chip away at it? And then and just take that for today and let tomorrow be tomorrow's problems kind of thing. Because there's only so much you can do in a day, right? So it's like make the most of the moment.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing from like your answers, like just living in the moment.
Yeah. I'm 26 years old. There was a point in time where growing up, I didn't think I would make it to 18 to be able to even have freedoms to drive down the street in my pajamas and my bonnet and go to In-N-Out and simple things that adults do. The fact that I'm an adult and I'm not in jail, I don't got no kids, and I thought that's a bad thing, but like I can just be after I really truly let go of that negativity. Like I'm chilling, bro. People still piss me off. I'm getting older now, so that's what I'm realizing too. Like, okay, like I'm low key a compared to these younger guys. So it's like y'all not gonna see the principle. Like you don't know. Yeah, so it's just like just give them some grace and how I react. And it's a simple cliche. I live and it's low key like I live by these simple cliche sayings. Like those help me. Like it's sticks and stones. It's not about like I fucking forgot what I was about to say. Fucking like, oh, why are you tripping off of stuff that you can't control? And people look at that like, oh, you get into a car accident, you get fired from your job. But there's really the most simplest one. Someone else feels. That is not a hall pass for you to be arrogant, egotistical, a negative person in society, but like truly like I feel like I try to move with very intentional, positive, genuine intentions, and by everybody. That's just me. So if I know in my heart and I'm genuine and I'm moving positive, I'm moving with grace, I'm moving with love, and I receive a negative outcome, then it's not on me. I don't care how you feel. I'm gonna just be 100. I don't care how you feel. I'm not gonna hold your hand. I'm not sugarcoating that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Accountability. Shout out AUC crew. Accountability 2025.
Accountability.
I'm missing the game right now between Lance Stevens and B. Ellis for this. So that's how you know how committed I am
appreciate you, bro.
to that.
I appreciate your time.
Cannot wait to watch the highlights.
Yeah, you got
I'm
it.
ducking spoilers right now.
I'm definitely I'm not a sports dude. I'm not a sports guy, bro. But I like to watch it. It's cool. My favorite football team. I don't even like to claim them in public, but I like the New York Giants, bro.
I think they're a decent team. I don't watch football either, so I actually don't know. I thought they were a decent team. No? I'm out of it. I'm out of touch.
I don't know what they doing right now this season because I don't watch that shit. But knowing my Giants, they losing. So
Didn't Odell Beckham pay for the Giants?
yeah, and he did the one hand catch.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that game? It's so iconic. We lost. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't know.
Giants.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about no football. But you did mention anime earlier. Well, you know what? First, we got to give a shout out to the outfit you got on because he got on these boots, and you guys can't really see the sweater. You're gonna see it in our photo dump.
Yeah.
So I really want to jump into fashion because me compared to you right now is just like
bro, it's night and day.
it's like doo-doo versus like an actual like fudge volcano, like a volcano pie from from Chili's.
Nah, bro. Honestly, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You got that shit on. That McDonald's bucket hat is crazy. Thanks. You giving it's your fit is so like calm, and I love calm outfits. Like you got that shit on, bro. Like I like what you got on, bro.
Nah,
you comfortable. You comfortable, right?
I mean, I'm sweating a lot right now. You guys can't tell. It's kind of toasty in here, and I have the AC on.
I mean, damn, you're not comfortable, bro.
I am comfortable. I would be much more comfortable if I had my dream set up and I was on a toilet seat right now. But I am comfortable. I'm comfortable because I'm around good people.
Yeah, you need good people always. But
stop ducking the fashion questions. You fashion guys always do this.
Bro,
I just asked you about fashion, and you just like evaded all my questions about like the sweater, the boots. Didn't want to answer no questions about where he got these from.
I'm not telling you I got nothing from.
Okay, fair enough. But the sweater is tough.
Okay,
the sweater is tough.
Thank you. I ain't gonna do that. These boots. They came from a brand I'm not gonna tell you the name of. It was a gift from someone who's no longer in my life. They're not deceased or nothing, but life happens. Shit goes on. Keep moving. From the UK. This is a UK brand. These is like some. Yo, I'm 6'1", and these boots, I'm 6'3". They got a 2-inch plat, steel industrial boot. Like, I love these, and this is like an actual steel toe. Like, I don't got. Yeah, I got some. Yeah, I got my charger. Like, this is a metal. That's metal. So like, I love these boots. I go to work in these boots. They're comfortable. They're not heavy. They're so comfortable. I love these boots. These shorts. These were a pair of camo pants that got too small, so I recycled them into some shorts not too long ago with some help. This sweater, this is my second time wearing this sweater. I wore this sweater on my 25th birthday. It got like a star constellation, like lightning coming out of it in the middle of my chest. The first time I wore it was on my birthday. I didn't wear a shirt underneath it, but this time I wanted to go for like a grungy indie kind of vibe, so then I threw on like a short sleeve button up shirt. This is from H&M, and then I got a BB Simmons bedazzled silver belt. I love silver. I really like silver over gold. Then I have on a silver choker, and the inspo for my silver choker is growing up, like my dad always wore a silver choker like this, and I always wanted it. Eventually he did give it to me. Unfortunately I lost it, and now I have my own. I got this from a fucking flea market like a couple summers ago, and this is my chain. Yeah.
Have you always been into fashion, or is it something that you kind of like grew into over time?
Grew into over time because like my mom, it comes from my mom. Growing up, my mom was very strict. Don't leave the house. Don't leave my house without looking presentable. You look crazy. What do you got on? So over time, like it was like, what are you doing? But once I got on my own, and I was like, okay, wait, I'm more structured than a lot of people around me because of these principles my mom instilled in me, which was something simple like getting dressed. So I've always liked Jordans and stuff like that. So it started like that, like with Jordans, and then like it wasn't like that 2015 era with the tight pants and the you know like the Ralph Lauren polo t-shirts and the cargo pants with the KD Aunt Pearls, like all that shit. Like it came from all that. But I wasn't like the basketball sneaker kind of guy. My mom was a single mom, only had, and my dad would like buy a couple of sneakers for me too. So I had like Jordans, and then like over my fashion like really like took a big hit like turn like once I like started like really working when I was in college. Once I started really working and paying bills and paying to go to college, he was helping me go and all that type of shit. And but I just really just started wearing what I wanted and what I liked. And then today, how did I get into something like this today? I wear what I like, I wear what I want, and I like grunge and metal and shit like that.
It's that simple, huh? Fashion is that simple. Just wear what you like.
Wear what you like. Put on what you want to put on, bro. It don't gotta be no crazy designer or whatever. I can go to Walmart and get a fit and look crazy. Like, yo, what's that? Yo, this is Walmart, bro. I got t-shirts in my closet right now from Target. Hella t-shirts from Target. If you want a quick t-shirt, go to Target real quick. You know, you got the pants, you got the shoes. Damn, I need a shirt. Go to Target. Get you a pack of Goodfellow tees, the black blanks, the white blanks, the tank tops, and they got graphic tees and Spider-Man and shit like that. It's that simple. Wear what you want, be comfortable, and just express yourself. That's really, fashion is another form of art. Express yourself.
Yeah. For me, literally everything I have on has been gifted from like either Christmas gift or a birthday or whatever. So like this hat, my friends went to Australia and picked it up for me and just got me a bucket hat. I fucking hate McDonald's.
That's an Australian McDonald's bucket hat.
Yeah, it's McDonald's, but in Australia they call it Macca's. So it says Macca's on top of the on the top here, Macca's run, as in like, oh, you want to get a quick run to McDonald's or something like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's legendary loot.
You know what's funny? It's from Australia, but it was made in China. So does it really matter? Does anything really matter?
Damn.
But that's what they call McDonald's in Australia, Macca's.
Macca's.
Yeah, I fucking hate McDonald's, but I appreciate
McDonald's? I was a manager
it. Hell yeah, I hate McDonald's.
At McDonald's for like damn 2 years.
Bro, it's not food.
It's not food.
It's not food. You know what? Shout out Chili's though, because they got a quarter pounder burger special right now.
Yeah.
And it tastes just like this, just like the McDonald's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
My go-to to Chili's is that triple dipper, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be running that triple dipper with the sliders, the Southwest egg rolls, and the mozzarellas. Go-to, bro.
Yeah, Chili's is iconic for sure. It had its heyday, and now it's like a sleeper. It's like a sleeper go.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Like, you gonna go to Chili's, like, if you know about Chili's, bro. Like, you want something quick to eat, you want something good, hot, ready, go to Chili's, bro.
It's a vibe. I'm so glad that they didn't close it down. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't one of those businesses that closed down during that whole like
Chili's
shutdown.
Chili's survived. Yeah, that's what's up. I fuck with Chili's.
Definitely the one in Marietta. We're keeping that one alive no matter what. That Marietta Chili's is goated. You haven't?
I haven't been in that one. I've been to the one right here.
I mean, it's nothing special. It's just Chili's, but it's goated.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like because like I was going to like Corona for like Gen Korean barbecue. I love Korean barbecue, bro. Give me some beef bulgogi, some Hawaiian beef, bro. I'm going crazy, bro. Like straight up, I'm going crazy, bro. I'm a big bag. I'm a foodie. I encourage everybody to eat and order a large. Like, eat that food. Like,
this nigga's asleep over here. I could hear him wheezing.
Oh God!
The first stages are like snoring. You heard it too, right?
his sports abilities. He's tired now. He warps up.
That's so funny. You know what? Jordan actually is doing a lot. He hit record for us.
Trying to push me out.
You know, he made sure I was in the frame, and then, you know, he set the timer for us. But all right, Ntuition, like, it's been about, you know, 30 minutes and plus, and we have some music coming out from Xavier Abraham, unreleased. You get to hear it here first before its debut. Sir. Where can the people find you, and what do you got going on that's like a big next goal for you?
All right, so where you can find me on, I'm on Instagram at Ntuition, NTU. Damn, I'm fried. I don't know how to spell my name. NTUITION.
Okay, I'll put it right here. I'm learning my new graphic editing skills.
Yeah, we're gonna put that somewhere. Twitch, Ntuition, YouTube, Ntuition, all of that stuff. I'll make sure I get that to you. I got a link tree, so I'll just send you my link tree link. And
Bet.
just drop it
down in the caption below.
As far as like big goals, right now we are like about roughly under 60 something followers to 1,000 followers on Twitch. Crazy.
Big milestone.
Shout out to the Spiderweb community for sure, man. There's so many good people. Thunderbolt and JoJo, Lang. There's just so many great guys that I've met. Curry. So many good people. I can go on and on about them. They know who they are. But I'm doing a 10-hour, 1,000 follower celebration party. Thank you. Party event thing. There's gonna be games. There's gonna be music. There's gonna be cake. I'm gonna get some balloons and the big goodies. Got some goodies. It's gonna be a 10-hour stream. So every hour I'm gonna give out a sub randomly to my community. Who have all of those 1,000 people, somebody all gonna get gifted a sub, and I'm also gonna give out $100 worth of gift cards, just PSN, Xbox, all types of shit like that. And yeah, and then just as far as gaming, like I'm real authentic with it. Like whatever I like, I play. So what am I playing right now? Oh, Hypercharge Unbox. I haven't even played it. You play as like these action figure guys trying to like defend the memory of like your favorite action figure, whatever that is. Some evil dude's trying to mess with it, and where the action figure is trying to prevent that. So
that's dope. Okay. All right. Well, hey, that's been the Lavatory. We got some new music unreleased coming out from Xavier Abraham, so you don't want to miss that. And make sure to like, follow, and leave a comment about this podcast. It's been the Lavatory. Ntuition.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.
Gucci on the purse, outside with the work. Riding in the hearse like it came with a curse. Riding with the work. Gucci on the purse, outside with the work. Riding in the hearse like it came with a curse. Riding with the work, and it came with the dirt. Dropping on it like it came with the twerks. Yeah. Poppin' with the cash like yeah. Riding with the pilots like yeah. In your face, red line. I just wanna say a shot. Cash out and break new band shot. Cash out and new bands. Yeah. GLA 400. I got cash with bunions. Yeah. I be studying on it and I got something from it. Glock 40 with a new switch on it. Shoot it at your homie and your big homie. I be riding with it all the time. I be riding with the Tommy all the time. Hey, Glock 40 never miss what I came it down. All the time. Hey, AR-15 always gon' bring down. All the time. Slide with